Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Nursing with Ingrid. Today we're going to be discussing the importance of a CV. And what is a CV, a curriculum vitae? That is a brief story of who you are with regards to your work experience and what you are good at, your achievements and stuff like that. So off the bat, the most important thing that you've got to realize or you've got to take note of is the fact that your CV needs to be very concise. Why do I say that? Because at the end of the day, if you are going to have a very lengthy, boring CV, it's going to be overlooked. As somebody who was potentially employing people and looking at CVs, there were some CVs that I would just skim through and put them one side. So can you imagine how HR would feel if they've got 100 CVs to look through and you've got this long story that's going on and never ending and nobody knows who you are. They're not getting a sense of who you are. Your CV also reflects who you are. It's part of your brand. Now, I have one CV here with me. This is a very old CV of mine that has got way too many pages. It's got page 1, another page, another page, and another page. Right. This was my old CV. I got rid of it because I was not getting the jobs that I needed, right? Or that I wanted. This, on the other hand, is the CV that I currently update. It's the one that I have. It's 3 pages long. And that's it. And in this CV, you can get a template of this on for free on Google if you want to. Some of them you will have to pay for it to be released and that you can use. So first, right off the bat, it looks clean, it looks neat. And right here on the top, I give a brief description of who I am, my profile, what I've done, how much experience I have, all the things that I've accomplished, everything that I'm interested in, work related. And then I have my areas of expertise. If you're in IT, then it's IT. If you are a PA, then you've got typing skills, you got telephone etiquette, that kind of thing. My contact details is just my email and my cell phone number. That is all that is needed. Do not put your personal information on a CV because you don't know how that information is going to be used or discarded, right? And with identity theft, we don't want our ID numbers and stuff like that floating all over the place where we don't know how they're going to be handled. In this CV, if you can see, I've got my whole life story, every single detail that I can think of that is on the CV, which is an absolute no. The reason why you don't put your identity number, your age, and all of that is an attempt to see whether the company that you're applying to is interested in you. If they are interested in you, they will call you and ask you, how old are you? So that is a bit of check and balance that you will do in order to make sure that your CV has been read if they call you and ask you for certain information that is not on the CV. So you do that purposefully. Do not put your ID number, do not put your driver's license, do not put anything. Just say you've got a driver's license, a valid driver's license, and leave it at that. When it comes to your education, keep it brief. What you studied, where you studied, what qualification you got. Very brief. And then when you go into your work experience, there you can elaborate. And then you leave a space for yourself to put your achievements in that job. Regardless, there has to be something that you've done and done well. during the time that you were working, in every job that is, you know. So you got to keep it like that. In the end, there's just a little other information that is here. I put my languages, that I've got a driver's license, and the level of computer literacy that I have. Do not put references on your CV. Why, you may ask? You don't put references on your CV because some employers are going to phone ahead of time and kick you out of the system. So let them go through with all the information that they need relevant to the job that you are applying for. And that is another important thing when it comes to your CV. You've got to tailor it for the job you're applying for. When I am in nursing, I put in all the nursing stuff. When I'm in industry, I capitalize on my previous experience, what I've done, all of that stuff. And then I marry the two and say, I'm a nurse, but I'm also a medical sales representative or a surgical sales representative. Another important thing to do is to have a cover letter. And in that cover letter, you hone in your skills, you marry them to the advert. Whatever the advert says, especially when it says the key performance areas with regards to the job you're applying for, you've got to make sure that you fit the description that they have put on an advert. That if they want somebody that's computer literate, if they want somebody that is good at networking, if they want somebody that is good with telephone etiquette, you add those things to your CV and modify your CV periodically. For every job that you are going to apply for, you modify it accordingly. And with regards to the CV, the main thing that you need to understand and you need to be aware of is that, or you need to be precise on, is the advert itself. Not the job description, but the advert and everything that they need. Key performance areas must be preferred. Those kinds of things. If you look at that advert, you derive all your information to modify your CV according to the job spec that you're looking at. And that will make you stand out from the crowd, because the minute they look at it and they see, oh, in your achievements, oh, okay, you were granted Rep of the Year or Nurse of the Year, or you were promoted in this previous job. You put that all in the beginning, right here in your profile. You put all that important information here, because employers and HR don't have time to read through your whole CV. But if you put your important information on the top, that is what's going to catch them, and they will either put it on the no or on the yes side. Please, in your CV, do not lie or do not embellish, because at the end of the day, those questions are going to come up in your interview about your CV. And that too also, in the next video, I will have the interview process and how you prepare for the interview process. So I'll go through that a little further in that video. But for now, just make sure that your CV is up to date. It's relevant. If you've got no work experience, then you most probably just have one page. Just a single page. That's it. It's not long stories, not your autobiography. Just keep it brief, keep it clean, keep it professional, and make it look appealing to the reader, so they've got an idea of you before they even see you. If you have any more comments about this video, please don't forget to put them down in the comments down below. And as you know, we are always speaking to each other, answering questions, putting clarifiers and stuff like that, all down in the comment section. So please feel free to use the comment section, and I will see you in the next video. And with that, I'd like to say, stay blessed, stay safe, God bless, goodbye.